I saw another I saw another black guy. He gave me a smirk and gave me the nod. He gave me the smirk and nod like, "Hey man, good to see I ain't the only one in here." That was funny just now. So a couple of friends have asked over the last couple of weeks. We were just talking about traveling abroad and traveling to Europe, and the question came up: "Hey, how was your experience as a black man, black man in Germany or Paris?" I went to Paris and I went to Germany, summer of 2023, and so my experience in Paris was great. I had a tour guide that took me all around the city. We had a great time. There were no challenges. No one made me feel uncomfortable. Um, it was great. However, I was in Germany much longer than I was in Paris. I was in Germany for I think about a week. Um, Again, Germany was great. I was in Frankfurt, I was in Mannheim, and I was somewhere else. But overall, I had a great positive experience. I took a tour to a place called Rothenburg. I was the only black person on the tour bus. Everything was great. It was an all-day tour. I spent the day with a couple I met from Australia, white couple. Uh, Everyone was very, very nice. We had lunch in the German village. No one made me feel uncomfortable or out of place. And honestly, I think that entire day, I think I only saw two other black people, two black women uh, on this trip. But one of the things that stood out to me the most was when I was catching the trains to different cities. Again, I'm intimidated by the train system. I don't have mass transit where I live. I don't catch mass transit. So I catch, Uber or Lyft. However, I forced myself to get out of my comfort zone and try the train system. So I was catching the train from point A to point B. I had gotten direction from the information center. Everything was going fine. The lady told me that there was my train was leaving on platform two. Go to platform two. There were actually two trains leaving on platform two. Train pulls up, and people got off the train. I go to get onto the train. German guy says, I can't remember if he said no. He said nicht. Whatever the German word was for no, that's what he said. Right? I knew what no meant. I knew he meant don't go. So I didn't get on the train. It just kind of, for me, right, reaffirmed, people are human. There are good people in the world. I was the only black person on the platform, only black man anywhere around. He could just let me get on the train and go my merry way. I would have known no difference until later on. But the fact that he told me no, wrong train. He said neat, and then he said as I backed away from the train, he goes, wrong train, no train. I understood what he meant. So he just saved me from being even more lost, and just kind of helped me to see that people are different and there are good people in the world. He didn't have to help me, right? But that was my experience, right? That was a good experience for me in Germany, and I appreciated him helping me because I was already kind of lost, already kind of intimidated. And he could just let this black man get on the wrong train and go about his way, but he didn't. That was just good human decency. That's all that was. So my experience in Germany, overall, I had a great time in Mannheim, in Frankfurt, um, in Landstuhl. It was just overall a good time. Nowhere did I go that I feel uncomfortable. I hung out at night. I hung out during the day. I went to a bar one time in Frankfurt about 11 p.m. I never had any problems, right? So I'm not saying that there isn't racism or any issues with other people, but my experience in Germany as a black man were very, very positive. So I'd be curious to know about your experiences in Germany. So let me know. Talk to y'all soon.